cult of Hasanabi.
George, you can see those rescuers behind me, some of them in cranes there, clawing at that rubble still, and it's hard to imagine, but where you're seeing open sky stood a 9-story building. Unfortunately, we're now hearing that this has turned into a recovery operation. I want to give you a sense of the destructive power of that missile, firing shrapnel across these buildings, scarring them, shattering every window in this complex. This morning, that pile continues to smolder, but hope of finding survivors is fading. Overnight, nearly a full day after a 38-foot missile obliterated this apartment block in Dnipro, rescuers digging this woman from the twisted concrete, cradling her in their arms, carrying her down the pile, and handing her to medics. The moment catching the breath of an entire nation fixated on that pile. The death toll from Saturday's strike rising to 40, 3 of them children. Over 70 wounded, and dozens remain unaccounted for. It's now one of the deadliest Russian strikes on civilians since the start of the war. Crushed cars, garbage cans flung like they were.
As we're nearing the 1-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, I think Russian acts of violence are probably going to get worse. They've also started, on top of this, they've also started doing military exercises in Belarus again, which is weird to do, especially when you're already fucking invading the country. You know what I mean? So now Ukraine is gearing up for a potential secondary invasion from Belarus, so we'll see what happens there as well. But yeah.
Little toys, and the smoke is so thick in the air, it's almost hard to breathe with it billowing. An army of rescuers and aid workers assembling, neighbors struggling with the loss. This woman, Tatiana, unable.
And the Western Alliance has basically decided to also give tanks to Ukraine as well, a position that they previously thought was like too far, a position that they previously thought would anger Russia to react in a nuclear way or whatever. And now that they got the HIMARS and they're getting tanks, more war, baby. You know, it doesn't seem like it's gonna end anytime soon. Hopefully, that's another thing that I'm wrong about. You know what I mean, with respect to the Ukrainian invasion.
Able to hold back. The missile spraying shrapnel hundreds of yards, and nearly 1,000 people like Yevgeny homeless. And as the blast turned his neighborhood into a moonscape, there was one thing he couldn't unhear.
The most maybe scary was noises and voices of people.
You were wrong on
screaming,
everything. Why are you a 6-month subscriber?
And this morning, bitter fighting continues in Ukraine's east, with Russia's Vladimir Putin on state media touting, quote, positive momentum in the ruined towns of Soledar and Bakhmut.
Yeah, real positive.
Now, the fighting in the east, brutal. We're hearing of tens of thousands of casualties, and hoping to break that stalemate for the first time in this war, Ukraine getting 14 battle tanks from the UK. Cecilia.
All right, Matt, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, lots of great stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on. There was another plane crash in Nepal, but I'm gonna skip that one.